Peace the Gypsy checking in, here to bring you another video. Today's video is China made me. China made me a lot of things. Going on 7 months, disregarding the break that I went back to the States. 7 months that I've been living in China, and of course, living in another place is going to change you in certain ways, whether good or bad. I just think overall it's positive. So let's get into how China has changed me. Number one, China has made me extremely frugal. Now, before I came to China, I was still a very good spender. I was very frugal. I always paid my bills on time, so it's not like I was just like excessive or anything like that. But when you live in a place and everything is so affordable, it just makes you reevaluate life. You're like, so I was spending all this money on the same thing, same quality, somewhere else, and now I'm getting the same quality for way less, and I can save my money, so it's great. It was also kind of funny when I went back to the States because I kind of got offended by the smallest things. Like, I was like, $5? I never, and it's like, I didn't have a problem paying $5 before, but now that I've lived in China and I'm kind of seeing how my money can stretch, it's like, what's going on, right? So the second way that China has changed me, China has made me more appreciative of my diversity. When I went back to the States, I went because I was lonely and I missed seeing diverse groups of people. I miss seeing black people. I miss seeing white people. I miss seeing Hispanic people. I miss seeing Asian people overall, not just Chinese people, And so when I went back home, I was really excited to just see all the different ethnicities that you see in America, And I came back to China with a greater appreciation, even though I'm like one of the only black people in my town. I embrace it now. Like, I'm literally like, I'm gonna wear my natural hair, I'm just gonna be who I am, and I'm even gonna wear what I want to wear, because in Chinese culture, they, like the girls, they'll wear really short shorts, but they don't really show a lot up here. So when I came back initially, I was like trying to be on the more conservative side, like I was just wearing t-shirts, but it is hot as hell here. It is hot as hell right now, and so I'm gonna go out like this, and I don't care, because people are gonna look at me anyway. So what difference does it make if they look at me because I'm foreign, if they look at me because I have big breasts? Either way, give them something to look at, So yeah, I just really embrace it now, and I'm considered exotic because I'm like the only person walking around who looks like me, so I just really appreciate it now. So kind of piggybacking off of that last topic, the third thing that China made me is a bit paranoid, because whenever I leave my apartment, people always look at me, people stare. You just kind of get used to it. It's annoying at first, but you get used to it after a while. But when I went back to the States, I was just kind of like, people are looking at me, someone's always watching. Like, I literally just thought like people were always watching me, just because I was used to that, So it's a little bit strange, but that's what happens, The fourth thing that China made me was, I want to say a little bit more open-minded. I was already open-minded before I came here, but you have to adapt. Like, when you live in another country, there are certain things you just have to adapt to, and one of them was the way they communicate. I really thought before I came here that Americans were on their phone more than any other culture, but I was wrong. Chinese people are on their phone all the time. Even when they're on their e-bike, they're still on their phone. Like, there's so many accidents because of that. So part of what comes with that is people expecting you to respond to their messages right away. Back home, you kind of get used to people being slow texters. Like, you may text someone and not hear back from them for a couple hours, and it is what it is. You're like, oh, they were probably busy, they were probably at work, whatever. But people will literally be like, are you there? Did you see my message? Like, back to back to back to back. And I'm just kind of like, homie, like, first of all, I am not rude, so I will tell somebody either I'm at work, I'm grocery shopping, I'm planning my lesson, I'm busy. Basically, I'll say I'm busy, and they'll be like, okay, did you have lunch? What are you doing? Like, so I guess I'm busy in China is not the same as I'm busy in America. Like, if someone texts me I'm busy, I'll talk to you later, I'm like, cool, hit me up when you're free, you know, and that's it. But here it's like, you'll tell someone you're busy and they still expect you to be able to respond to their messages, and that blew my mind. I was like, if I'm busy, why are you still messaging me? So, and then it's very, very, like, messages are like very, 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 like, repetitive. Like, they'll be back to back to back to back to back, and it's like, I'm not used to that. Like, I'm used to people slowly responding to my text. So it's kind of like, it's kind of bittersweet, because it's kind of like, yay, people respond to me right away, but then it's like people expect me to always be on my phone and always be responding back to them. So it's kind of like catch-22. So yeah, that's about it. I've been appreciating being back, and just, I don't know, like, I'm just really excited about my future adventures. I'm already planning where I'm going to travel to next, and we have some holidays coming up. So I'm really excited, and I'm glad you guys are watching and tuning in, and I hope you're doing well. And I will see you later. Don't forget to like this video and comment and let me know what else you want to see. My next video is probably going to be my dating experiences in China, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys later. Bye.